Alright, time now is 10:46 a.m. on June 25th. I've existed for 6 months here today. Well, actually, it should be yesterday. Anyways, yeah, it's quite early. Usually I wake up a little bit late, maybe at 12 at noon. Well, that's because today I'll be meeting Potter, and I'm gonna have to wake up, finish watching the movie I watched last night. I still have 15 minutes left, film a review, I don't have to edit it, and then at 1 p.m. I'll be meeting Potter at Century City. We'll have lunch together, we'll talk, we'll walk, well, whatever. Christian's not responding, but Christian allegedly has a crew. So I'm still working on finding people. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm the director. I'm not the producer. I'm not supposed to do that. What the fuck? So, like, even for my last short film, Dreams, it's my producer who finds the actors. Alright, and we're back. Century City. Let's go. Let's try this one. Chipotle, first time. Let's go. Ooh, fuck, what the fuck happened, man, what the fuck? So first of all, I hung out with Potter. I was on time, I was right on time, and I got a 12 point something $, 2 tacos with a drink, and that's it, and it's clearly not enough. So I'm actually really hungry right now. And, yeah, and then we just started talking, and then after the lunch, we walked around the mall. We found a neat little place at the second floor, outside of another store, to sit down, and we just talked and talked. He bought himself a coffee, and then afterwards, he's like, okay, this mall is enough for me. So, he's like, where else do you want to go? And I'm like, I don't know, Sawtell? So we went to our apartment instead. So he's like, do you want to go to our apartment? No, he's like, can I go to your apartment? And I'm like, sure. And indeed, it's fine. Just, I don't know, just don't go into my bedroom, I guess. But I didn't say that. So, at one point, you know, I took my laptop out to the table. We just sat down, got our cups of water, and we just listened, watched music videos, and that's it, really. And that's pretty much it. And this is where things started to get a little unfortunate. Okay, so before that, during the mall and during lunch, we talked a lot. We talked about, hey, how's our life lately? How is everything lately? This and that and this and that. And it's nice, you know, it's a usual talk. Not really usual talk, more like it's the talk you would expect between me and Potter. So I talked about, you know, my life now, and I talked about, oh, this crazy HKOS thing, this Pepper thing that's crazy and full of ups and downs. The fact that I and Pepper didn't speak to each other at all for a while, and then suddenly we started talking to each other, the reconciliation. I talked about the script writing club. I talked about my short film, how it's all a clusterfuck, how it's all connected. And, you know, he's like, okay, interesting. So he's actually enjoying my story, at least it seems. And he talked about how he isn't doing much. So he's actually living in JT's place right now. And Potter said, in fact, Potter thinks that I'm doing even better. Potter thinks, so I told Potter all that, you know, oh, I'm trying to do scriptwriting club. I'm trying to do a short film for USC. My weight gain stuff, you know, me buying more food so that I could gain more weight. And Potter's like, not bad, not bad. You're handling yourself quite well. And then he said, I said, I learned something from JT. I learned from JT that I have to speak to people via Instagram. But Potter's like, no. You, JT should learn something from you because you're very organized. So don't worry about, you know, not being super social. Like, you're doing fine. You know, you're doing quite well. And I'm like, yeah, all right, thank you. Okay, anyways, so Potter doesn't like speaking to people that much, and I get it. I get that. Went to our apartment, I put my laptop on the table, and we started listening to music, and Potter introduced me to some more music and told me how this song reminds him of my short film. I told him about my short film idea, and he's like, okay, that's pretty good. Now the thing begins. Because we were going to play a movie, but it's not playing. So instead, I just went around and went to YouTube and searched for, you know, songs. And I started talking about the Hong Kong songs that I found and all that stuff. At one point, we talked about I, and one of her songs is amazing. And I talked about how it reminds me of Midair Thief. And so I typed onto YouTube Midair Thief, and guess what? My review shows up. Fuck. So, yeah, my Midair Thief Crumbling album review showed up, and it's literally right there. My mom's colleague's friend's daughter allegedly has received my email, and she will read it when she's free, because she's busy too. And then, I'm like, okay, Cristian, I don't think Cristian is... I think Cristian's ignoring my text on Discord. I don't think he's, you know, I think he sees my notifications, my texts, and he just decides to ignore it. Or maybe he just, like, scrolled them all, and that's it. So I decided to text him over Discord again. I'm like, hey, I don't know, I said something along the lines of, hey, I'm thinking we film on July 2nd. And then Cristian said, oh, I don't think I'll be here in July 2nd, in this weekend. He won't even be in LA, and he said, let's have a call soon, sometime. And I don't know when soon. I have no idea. Okay, so, and he said sorry for not responding. Fine, but I am running out of time, okay? And gonna add a couple things. Time now is 1:56 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna just go to bed right now because Jona's picking me up tomorrow at 8:10 a.m. That's super early, so I have to wake up at 7:50, change my clothes, grab my bag, and then just leave. No questions asked. My mom's colleague's friend's daughter responded to me and asked me, what sort of help do I need? And I said, oh, I may need a crew, camera, operators, producers, yada yada. And she said, do you have WeChat? Of course. And I said, yes, I do have WeChat, even though I don't use it. And I want to uninstall it if I can. Alright, so time now is 8:01 a.m. on June 26th. Frick. I slept from 3:05-ish to 7:50. This makes me realize that I have about 20 days left before I leave LA. 20 days. Today's also supposedly the deadline when I should get all my cast and crew, so hopefully I get some answers. I'm gonna be speaking to an old guy today afternoon. I'm gonna have a call with him after he returns home because he's considering joining my short film. And then tonight, maybe I'll have a call with Cristian, and hopefully so Cristian is plan A. Plan B would be the Chinese woman. Alright, time now is 9:02. I'm gonna eat alone in my room again because Cindy and some other white guy is watching 500 Days of Summer outside right now, and I don't want to interrupt them. I just want to eat alone. Alright, time now is 10:05 p.m. So more updates. So first of all, you know, bad news and good news. Well, semi-good news, I guess. Not really good. Neutral news. Bad news and neutral news. I'm going to talk about the bad news first. You know what? Neutral news first. So, at around 7:30 p.m., Cristian DM'd me over Discord, saying that I can call him now. That's a fucking problem, because I was literally in the siblings' car going back home, and I didn't check my Discord, and I expected him to be available way later. So when I was eating my dinner, I checked my Discord, guess what? So I immediately texted him like, oh, sorry, I was having dinner, can you call me like an hour later? And he said, nah, I'm going to bed 10 minutes later. 10 minutes? It's just 10 p.m. right now. Fine. Alright, so you know what? I didn't call him, but I texted him. Over Discord. I asked him, so, you know, can you at least tell me, that there's a crew that can possibly help me, maybe, perhaps? And he said, yeah, I've formulated a 3 to 5 person team. That's good news. That's good to hear. That's good. But I can't call Cristian. Maybe Cristian will be available tomorrow night after he finished work. I don't know, but, you know, I said thank you, and then that's that. Alright, bad news. So the old man told me to wait for his confirmation before 9 p.m. Store space. Okay, I'm going to say this fast. He said he's passing. He said he's going to pass this. And I asked him, okay, he said he's busy on weekends. Fine, how about weekdays? And he said, nah, I have to do this, I have family things to do, and I got this other thing to do, and I just can't. And so, fuck, I tried everything. I tried Jona, trying to talk to another person speak to all other people, and they all turned it down because they had surgery. So so right now, what I really lack, so there are two main challenges right now. One is I don't have time. I don't have the time to make my short film. I got the shot list done, you know, and I asked Cristian who the DP will be, and he said, I don't know, maybe me, I'm good with cameras. So if you're the DP, how are you going to be the producer? You know what, actually that works. I don't know, man. I have to know by tomorrow. I said I need to know by Sunday, but that's a fucking lie. Apparently I can't. And it's not my fault. I've been asking people day by day. Also want to add a little something. I think it was a couple days ago, or yeah, I think it was a couple days ago or yesterday. Actually, I've seen this like many weeks ago, but in Aika's Instagram, she linked her own YouTube channel. So I'm like, okay, she got a YouTube channel, all right. And it's 2 of her short films, and one of the short films is basically her and her Japanese friends in the Griffith Observatory, and it's just weird, goofy stuff. But the other is a legit short film she made like 2 years ago in Japan. And it looks like shit. It looks like shit. It feels like shit. Actually, I'm kind of impressed because what she made was arguably way better than me on a technical standpoint. There are a lot of good looking shots, and the plot seems like it's going somewhere, even though I don't even speak Japanese. But what's really cool about it is that I find it very comforting that even someone from somewhere like Japan also has young filmmakers who don't know what the hell they're doing, making crappy ass sounding, crappy ass looking movies just like what I'm doing. And it's so cool. You know, I see a lot of American short films, a lot of English speaking short films, and to see something take place in Japan with the same shitty quality is just so comforting for me. And that's weird because I also see a lot of Cantonese short films, but I never think this way. I always see Cantonese short films and English speaking American short films as 2 separate mediums. So I never put them together and think, wow, like it's like this the whole world, just short films all across the world, and there are young filmmakers everywhere just like me, you know. But now that I'm seeing a Japanese one, especially given that it's Japan, you know, it's such a cool freaking country, and then you see a shitty short film like this and you think to yourself like, man, we all struggling all around the world. We are all like that, you know. Yeah. All right, so time now is 12:27 on June 27th, afternoon. Today, I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to stay in my apartment whole day, rest, because I'm so relaxed. I have nothing to do. Super nice, right? Am I right? So relaxing. I have nothing to worry about. Let's go. Woo! I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. And then next up, we have the short film stuff, which is the main course, honestly. This is the final boss, you know. If you know, I came to LA on January 1st, on December 31st. December 31st till July 15th, right? This entire thing, the final boss would be the short film. That's level 5. That's the final boss. Even though the final boss is actually friendship, I have no idea. I have no response, no results so far. I hope by the end of today, I'm gonna have some answers for the old man and the woman actors. Because if not, I'm just fucked. I'm basically fucked. Alright, time now is 1:43. Tiny update here. So first of all, Jona's friend texted me asking me if I'm gonna go tomorrow. I said yes. He's gonna pick me up tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. and we're gonna go shoot. Second of all, my mom's friend who used to live in LA, now is in UK, sister called me, and I originally just wanted to ask her herself to play, but of course she didn't think that. Alright, so before I cook dinner, earlier today, Christian sent me over Discord asking me if I want to call today, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And by sure, I mean yes, absolute fucking lee. Also, pineapple flavored Fanta. This is the first time I've ever tried this, I think. It's actually not bad. So we still have time, right? Wrong. He's already asleep, and it's not even 11 p.m. yet. Why? Why are you asleep? I was supposed to call you on Sunday. I was supposed to have all the cast and crew by the end of Sunday, and right now I still don't know fucking shit. Because the world loves me. Alright. On the other hand, out of pure desperation, so last night I texted the aunt again, and the other name that Dee gave me, the other old guy, and neither of them have responded to me. I WhatsApped the Pico Pastor this afternoon. I've thought of all the fucking ways I could find an old man, okay? All the fucking ways. You know, I spoke to Jona, I spoke to Dee, I spoke to everyone possible. The aunt, everyone. But apparently I forgot about the Pico Pastor. So my mom told me to speak to him, and I'm like, okay. So I spoke to the Pico Pastor, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna call you tonight, if that's okay. And I'm like, okay, sure. Tonight is right now, and he hadn't responded. Maybe he'll call later. What am I even fucking doing? I give up. There's a gigantic chance. Right now, there's a 90% chance. 90% chance that this short film is undoable, okay? It's not doable. I can't do it. There's a 90% chance that's the case. I don't really know what to do, man. Oh, also, I Instagrammed Hannah. I Instagram DM'd Hannah. Asked her, hey, do you still need the notes? She responded very fast, lightning fast. Wow. You know, it's a Hong Kong stereotype, I guess, maybe, perhaps, that Hong Kongers just do everything really fast. If they receive a text, they immediately respond. And she ain't. She's an American. She's one of the few locals. I don't know if she's, like, born in Japan or not, but, like, regardless, she's pretty much an American. Like, but she responded lightning fast. She immediately said, oh yes, sure. And I just sent her my notes, and I said, oh, it's a bit of a mess, but, you know, I hope it helps. And she's like, thank you so much! Exclamation mark times 4. That's it. Boom. Boom. What the fuck else am I gonna do? I've done all I need to fucking do. Shot list. Okay, you know what? Tonight, I'm gonna grab a couple pieces of A4 paper, and I'm gonna start drawing the storyboards. Even though there's totally... Oh, Pico Pastor. Alright, it's 10:49, just called the Pico Pastor, and 8-minute phone call-ish on WhatsApp, and I have some updates. So happy he called me. Yeah, so, spoke to him, told him my piece. He said he's gonna help me find some, and he sounds really reassuring. He sounds like, okay, just tell me the details, I will help you find them, you know, I can think of a few people, you know, just, I'll respond in a couple days, I'll contact you, and I'm like, okay. So he sounds really reassuring. I don't know if it's gonna lead anywhere. I also have no hope, but I'm gonna try. And then right after the Pico Pastor called, Christian said, I'm free now as well. Sorry, I was working on a few things. Can you call now? And I said, yeah. And then he said, give me a sec. And then he's gone now again. But he's probably going to return a bit later. Hopefully he does. So, yeah. Oh, okay. It still shows that you're muted, but I can hear you now.
Oh, you just...
Oh, okay.
Alright. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright, sick. Let's go.
Yeah.
like the content is a little heavy, but at least the one thing is that I don't have to do a research paper because it's in summer.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty good, but my other
Quick update Reno here. Time now is 11:39, and I have I don't know how long this call was, but I called Cristian over Discord, and it is a success. But yeah, he's busy, and he told me that he's only available on July 6th and 7th. 6th is pushing it. 7th is fine. He's also available tomorrow night, but obviously we're not going to film tomorrow. But he's totally confident. He's like, "Oh, we got time, don't worry." And he's still waiting for a few emails. He's still compiling a list of people who can potentially be my crew. And I told him my situation on looking for actors, yada yada. You know, my shot list, here you go. 31 shots. He said it's fine. He said it's a good thing because I didn't design any crazy crane shots and whatever. I'm only relying on 2 lenses, normal and wide lens, okay? No way. Hold on. What the fuck? It was 128.0 like a minute ago. What? Alright, time now is 10:57 a.m. on June 28th. Man, my hair is a mess. Holy crap. I have received some more news from the Pico Pastor, who tried to call me. He said, he earlier this year he introduced me to a woman, blah 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 blah, and maybe she could help me, so he's giving me her contact. And of course that woman he's referring to is the woman I also subsequently met in the HKOS gathering. So now it's just one full circle, essentially. And sure, thanks. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because it's good that now I wouldn't have thought of asking HKOS for help, honestly, even though theoretically they should be able to help. Yeah, now it's just one full circle, so, you know. And then there's Jona's friend who's gonna pick me up at 11:30, and I accounted for this. So I plan to wake up at 10:30, mosey around, have a slice of sweet potato pie, and maybe some chocolate, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna, you know, rest a little bit, and then she's gonna show up, pick me up. It's just the right time.
唔知，唔係。咁我又跟佢坐，所以佢部嘢應該可能未balance坐，因為如果熄機嘅話，理論上。哦，
哦，係飛好我
幾搞笑。But it's small.
tiny one.
變咗 documentary 嗰啲 BBC Discovery Channel。
David Attenborough. All right, time now is 10:23 p.m. on June 28th, and wow, what a day I've just had. What a thick, fruitful day. You know, so far I've lived in LA for over half a year, and I've always wanted to go inland, go a little bit inland, go somewhere far away, you know, out of curiosity. I guess today's my lucky day because I get to go there. And it's a desolate. It's kind of run down and it's kind of interesting, but also extremely hot. So it's like 36 degrees Celsius, which is nearly 100 Fahrenheit. I think 90 something, so that's extremely hot. And that place is full of mosquitoes and flies and bees, and there are snakes. I haven't seen any, but apparently there are snakes. There are squirrels, there are deers, just a lot of wildlife, spiders, etc., etc., etc. So from 2:30 onwards until nearly 7 p.m. I was constantly doing this, and everybody was constantly doing this because there were just flies flying around and mosquitoes and stuff. I probably had a few bites, even though I haven't noticed any so far, but I probably had a few bites. And it was extremely hot, and Jona's friend brought an ice box of water bottles and these water fans, these sprays. So that's nice. I drank a lot of water. I brought my own water bottle, but apparently he has one already, so that's cool. So a little while later, a Filipino guy, a Filipino American came up, and he is going to be the dancer in our music video. So we're going to film a music video for a 7.5 minute long gospel song, and it's going to be sort of like a contemporary dance thing, except hilariously, none of us had made any plans for how the music video is going to be like. Alright, finished the shoot. It was 7 p.m. We walked back down from the hill to the parking lot, and the short fat woman and the Filipino American dancer went away, and so us five, me, Jona, Jona's friend, and the couple from Young Adult Fellowship, we decided to have dinner together. And originally I planned to go back to this apartment and have dinner here, even though I don't know what to eat for dinner. Not really, aside from garlic broccoli and chicken soup noodles and pork slices, nothing else. And that's not a lot. That's not a very great dinner, and that's not a lot. But you know what? It's fine. I have reached 128.5 pounds, and you know what? At this point, I don't really have to force myself to eat 2,000 calories per day. Or, you know, I can be a little less harsh on myself is all. But I do want to hang out more, and given that today I don't really have a lot of plans, I don't have anything to upload on YouTube, you know what, screw it, so I decided to stay along and have dinner with the other four. So we went to Pasadena, and it was nice. So my mom's friend who lives in the UK, her sister has WhatsApped me telling me that she can't find anybody, of course. Of course. But she gave me a contact. She said there's another person whom she knows who studies film in Hong Kong and has returned to Hong Kong. Who studied film in LA and returned to Hong Kong. Maybe he knows someone. But I don't think there's a need to contact him now, because after lunch at Jona's house, I've received text message from the woman. So should I give her a fake name? The woman who is simultaneously from the church in Pico, but also simultaneously part of the HKOS gathering, the Prime 10, part of the Prime 10. So she texted me and sent me a couple photos, and she's so professional about it. Like, she's like, photo this, name, age, he has some experience, name, age, he has some experience, and she asked me the details, like, can you send me the script, what day do you want to shoot? She sounds really professional. She isn't super nice either. Like, she doesn't say, like, she doesn't spam exclamation marks and spam S's. She doesn't say all these niceties things like, hey, how are you, blah 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 blah, haha, emoji. She's really professional about it, and that's what I kind of like. And she also seems, the fact that she's able to immediately provide me names today, even though I only asked her yesterday, means that she's probably the best person I could ask. So I've asked tons of people. I asked Jona, I've asked D, I've asked the Pico Pastor, I've asked tons of people. I've asked the aunt, I've asked my mom's friend, sister. And all in all, the best person I could ask was this woman, actually. So that's really, really cool. And I hope we get somewhere. Once these two actors are cast, right? The old man and the middle-aged woman, we're done. The cast and crew list, we're done, man. We're fucking done. Cristian will provide me the crew list on Thursday. And then for the 5 actors, there's me. There's the pastor's son. There's one of the crew members will do a side character. And then the old man, the middle-aged woman. And then we're done. And alright, time now is 1:10 a.m. in the morning. Quick update. Actually, I don't have anything to say. I just want to see how much storage space I have left. But, okay. Quick small thing. So the woman, I'm just gonna call her, you know, should I use her real name? Should I use her real name at this point? Doesn't even matter anymore. You know what? I should give a straight up nickname. Not even a fake name, just a nickname. I just sent Pink a photo of Jona's cat. And Pink said it's so cute. So let's say the woman, Sola. That's a weird name. Because she works for like the sun company, the solar company. I don't know what it's actually called. 太阳娱乐公司, like the sun company, the solar company. But it's a movie distribution company. So solar. So she's really professional about it. She asked some pretty professional Cantonese speaking actors in LA, and one of them said he is interested. So she wrote an email to both me and this actor saying, "Hi, this is me, blah 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 blah. He is looking for an actor for a short film. The synopsis of the short film was this. These are the possible filming dates. Are you free? Blah, blah." And then she found another actress who may be able to help me. So she sent both me and her an email. So hopefully I got some results tomorrow. My biggest concern is that these actors are too professional because they are professional. Like Solar sent me screenshots of these people. Like, holy crap. Like, you know, these are for real. You know, a few days ago, I wasn't even asking for professional actors. I was just asking for older people. Like old man and a middle-aged woman. But, holy crap, I'm actually getting professional actors right here. And, I don't know, man. I'm scared they're too professional. And I don't want to pay them because this is supposed to be just a tiny little short film thing for USC. So, Solar said to me, she said, if you act really professional and make a good short film, then it's going to be fine. So, alright. Well, it's better than nothing. And it's definitely too good. Way better than nothing. Almost too good. So, I don't know. But hopefully we'll have some result tomorrow. Alright. Time now is 11:52 a.m. on June 29th. I don't know why I did that. Also, today is Zara's birthday. June 29th is Zara's birthday. And I almost forgot. I'm going to be honest here. I almost forgot. Alright, finally, let's talk about what happens today, tomorrow, and the following few days. Today, I'm going to go to Century City to hang out with Thomas. He wants to meet at 5:30. But maybe that's a little too early because I got YouTube stuff as well. I got a couple album review videos and I have to edit my college video for my main channel. And tonight I want to go home a little early to watch High and Low because I have to. Tomorrow, it's going to be a chill day. I'm going to do the laundry. The clothes I wore yesterday, I didn't expect them to get dirty this fast and this sweaty and dirty, and I don't want to wear them again. I only wore them once and I can't do it again. So. But I need my money though. She still owes me money. Alright, now let's talk about the short film stuff. Now we have Solar, the woman who is simultaneously part of the Pico Church, simultaneously showed up in the HKOS gathering, part of the Prime. And, yeah, I actually already forgot, like, the names, almost all the names of the people from the Prime. Huh. Yeah, she sent a couple emails, and I've received a response earlier this morning from a Malaysian actress. And she said she's interested. I don't know, I have to read more, but that's good. Good response. I like that. Maybe a little too professional, but I'll take it. And that's it. So I have hope for my short film. And also, like, I feel like working in LA, making short films in LA have made me realize that short films can be done in a very fast, last-minute way. Alright, so this is the chicken pot pie. According to the packaging, this is supposed to be 450 calories, which I highly doubt, but you know what? I'm gonna just trust it. And also, this is really deconstructed because it's a pie. I actually cut the pie in half and put it in a bowl because the whole pie is 900 and something calories, and it's meant to be for 2 servings. So, alright. I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Looking very pie-ish. I believe maybe I've eaten it already in my second host. I forgot. Oh. So hot, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you've got to be fucking serious. Now I'm gonna have to wait for another 40 minutes for the next shift. Fuck. I love LA. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here once again.
Breathing is happening, but when we start to bring more deliberate action or deliberate regulation, conscious control of our breathing, we're actually tapping into this autonomic function. We can start to skillfully steer our state of being and unlock these mechanisms that are feeling physiology that maybe we thought weren't possible. So just to get a sense, if you could raise your hand, if you have a regular breathing practice, or if you practice the breathing technique before, we'd love to just see a show of hands. Okay, right on. It's great to see some familiar faces.
Yes.
Wait, so what are you using for equipment? Any chance y'all could hook me up for mine?
I mean, maybe. Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Alright, so time now is 10:09 p.m. I just spent 18 minutes talking to my phone, and my phone fucking crashed in its fucking pussy, okay? So my entire 18-minute long video is all fucking gone, and I need to talk every single thing all over again. Oh, fuck me. Okay. So anyways, Thomas showed me his script, and I showed Thomas my script. I sent it to his Gmail, and Thomas is like, oh, I can just read the script off of your phone. But I said, well, unless you mind, but I actually do mind. I don't like it when people touch my phone, so fine, I sent it to him, he read my script, I read his. So his script is basically a story about a North Korean person, okay? He's from North Korea, so the main character is from North Korea, and then the main girl is from South Korea. Together, the North Korean man and the South Korean girl went to school in Switzerland. And they met each other and they fell in love with each other. And so they went back. Apparently in North Korea, like, a lot of rich people can send their children to schools in Switzerland. I didn't even know that. But they have to go back. And they're under surveillance 24/7, 365. Now, because the North Korean guy and the South Korean girl fell in love with each other, the North Korean guy wants to defect North Korea and run across the border to find her. And while he's defecting, he gets shot and dies. And it's sort of this cool little script idea thing with the flash forward in the beginning where the guy's running in the woods. And honestly, genuinely, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. In fact, this is way better than all of the other previous ideas Thomas had. You know, back in February when I and Thomas hung out, Thomas talked to me about his short film ideas, you know, the dating ideas, the banking ideas. They're boring as shit. They're boring and bland and insipid and mundane as shit. And this is way better. And then a little bit later, at around April or May, Thomas told me and Pepper about his, you know, Chinese woman under the one-child policy giving away her child idea, which is also pretty good. And I think this North Korean defector idea is sort of in that vein, in a similar vein. It's also pretty good. It's fine. It's just very ambitious. And I think that is basically Thomas's personality in a nutshell. He is very ambitious. So I told Thomas that I think the script is not bad. And I gave some genuine advice. And he said that he likes my script. He asked me for the third time, is English my second language? Because he's impressed at how I use the English language. Like, I just write really well the story for some reason. And yes, English is my second language. And I'm somehow so fucking good at it, and I don't know why. And when I did this part, when I talked about this part in about a few, like half an hour ago in my phone, towards my phone, I laughed for like a whole minute, like so I'm gonna just pretend. Man, my English is just so fucking good for some reason. Okay, let's continue. So, that's amazing because I've received approval from all sorts of people. My mom likes my script. Christian likes my script. All right. Anyways, at around 7 p.m., me and Thomas went to the food court and I bought Middle Eastern food. $18.18, which is pretty fucking expensive. Man, food in LA is so fucking expensive. Why? Remember the yogurt I had last night? It's $6.63. And when I paid, it seems fine. $6 for a cup of yogurt seems fine. But actually, when I converted it to Hong Kong dollars, it is 52 Hong Kong dollars. 52 Hong Kong dollars for a cup of yogurt? Are you fucking kidding me? That is absolutely insane. If I go to the supermarket right now and buy steak, if I see an $8 steak, I would say, yeah, it's pretty cheap. But may I remind you, $8 steak converted to Hong Kong dollars, that's like 60 something, which is actually not very cheap, not very expensive either, but that just goes to show that every piece of food item in LA is just so fucking expensive for some reason. All right. I think that's as far as my conversation goes. Okay, oh yeah, I talked about this, and I need to talk about this all over again. But when I finished the meal, my Middle Eastern food meal, I had a cup of Sprite. I was drinking the Sprite, but I was also walking in the mall and I was trying to wear my mask. I didn't feel exactly super duper comfortable not wearing a mask while drinking Sprite. So I tried to wear a mask and Thomas saw me and Thomas said, man, why are you even wearing a mask? I need to free you, man. I need to free you from this sort of self-oppression. And I don't like it when people do that. I don't like it when people are like, ooh, masks, man. I want to breathe oxygen. You know, mask is taking away my freedom and all that shit. It's so redneck, and I don't like it. So I tried to reason with him, but I didn't have any strong talking points. All I said was masks is self-discipline, and it's also very part of East Asian culture because it's very much part of the fashion statement. You know, Westerners, Americans, they do not understand this shit, but we fucking do. And I also talked about how, you know, sometimes, you know, back in Hong Kong, when I go down to jog, I wear a mask and I would run. And Thomas said, no, you can't do that. You may die. You may have a cardiac arrest and die. And I said, no, it's going to make me stronger. So I didn't really have any strong talking points. Anyways, afterwards, Thomas left around 8 p.m.-ish. And that's actually pretty great because I don't really like it when Thomas is like, ooh, let's go to the beach. Let's go here. Let's go there. Thomas needs to get back home to do his homework, which means that I can go home early as well, which is a good thing. So at around 8 something, at around 8:40, I finally came back home. I washed my face, washed my hair, and here I am. So that's basically all I have to talk about. Don't crash.